it going, guys? If you watched my last video, let me see if I can stick this on here. I don't know what that's on, medium or what that's on. If you watched my last video, you would have seen that I haven't been feeling good. Let me show you guys why I actually am having to order a distributor for the van. Let me show you guys what's going on. The distributor that goes to this van is computer advanced. The timing advance on it is all computer controlled. So the distributor goes in one way and there's no way to adjust the advance. It just goes in there one way. The computer does all the advancing. And what happens on a lot of these, this guy's got 194,100 miles on it. So what happens is the gear on the bottom of the distributor gets wore out. The ends of it get wore out, and then whenever you step on it right before it shifts gears and it puts a lot of pressure on it, it'll actually push that up, the distributor up, and it's got play in it, and it'll actually advance or retard the distributor like a couple of degrees, and it backfires. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Put my van in gear, and then right before it shifts, you'll get to hear it. Right here. Oh, it shifted fine. Let me drive it for a little bit, and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The misfiring. Shifting pretty okay right here. Well, it's not doing it now. But anyways, guys, I've been looking for a distributor, but the distributor actually has to have they have two marks on it. They have one on the top that marks, it'll have a number 6 on it, and that you have to point that at number 6 cylinder. When you drop the distributor in, the rotor has to point at that 6, and then there should be a mark, and it's only on the OEM model distributors. Not shifting fine right now. There's a mark on the bottom by the gear of the distributor. On the bottom part where they're helical cut gears, there's actually a mark on the gear itself, and then there's a mark on the shaft for the gear. And what that is you line those up, and it actually turns the distributor where whenever you drop it in, you line those two marks up. And when the problem with them not having marks is if they don't have marks, when you drop it in, it'll advance at about 6 degrees. So you end up having to play around with it. Well, with that, you can get an OEM one, not an aftermarket one. They have the mark, it's like a little rivet mark built into where the gear, well, it didn't misfire, but it definitely needs a new distributor. When you drop it in, because the gears are helical cut, that means instead of them being cut up and down, they're cut at an angle. So when you drop it in, the gears have to turn in order to slide into position. And what happens is you line that up. When you go to drop it in, it, like I said, it advances the distributor about 6 degrees, and then your car won't run correctly. So that mark actually offsets the gear, so whenever you drop it into its position, it'll drop in and then line up with the 6 mark on the distributor cap. Anyways, the problem I'm having is I've ordered 2 distributors, and they came, and neither of them had the correct marks on them, so I had to send them back. And I'm not going to mess around with just guessing and messing with it. I have put a distributor on one of these 4.3 liters before. It wasn't this, it was a little Chevy Blazer. I have put a distributor on one of them before, a 4.3 liter, without the marks, and it took 3 days to get it correctly aligned. And then after that, you got to do the ignition relearn, which is the like you said, reset the computer, and then you end up having to do the ignition relearn. And it's just a giant pain in the butt if you don't have the actual part that has the mark. The distributor ends up being a pain in the butt if it doesn't have that mark. So, like I said, I've ordered 2 distributors and had to send them back. And I don't want to go to the dealership, but it's looking like maybe I'm going to have to get that part. And the reason why I don't want to go to the dealership is the distributor, the whole distributor for my van, that's cap, rotor, distributor, everything. The whole distributor with the cap and the rotor attached. If you get them online, they're about $80. If you get them from the dealership, they're about $160, and that's twice as much as what it should cost. You know, like $80 is understandable. $160, that's just them being a dealership. When you buy parts from the dealership, they are usually more expensive. This is one of those cases where I might have to buy it from the dealership. The problem I'm having is if I do buy it from the dealership and it doesn't have a mark, the dealership doesn't really allow you. They don't like you returning stuff. So, anyways, there's that. I showing you guys what I've been up to since I felt better. Yesterday, I actually went and hung out with the guys at the music store and got out and got some fresh air. And the kids went to school. The kids went to school today, and I woke up this morning at 6, got them ready for school. I actually took a nap because I still don't feel 100%. I'm having issues with my lungs, so I wanted to tell you guys I'm gonna make a video. I have passed 800 subscribers, so I was gonna make a video for y'all guys about the 800 subscribers. I'm not sure what to do yet. That is a milestone. I've been doing this stuff for over 2 years now, and it's taken a long time to get 800 subscribers. Anyways, that's what I've been up to, guys. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the van still. All it's slacking is the distributor, and then I'm going to try to maybe install a on-roof rooftop air conditioner in there, because that is a lot. A rooftop AC unit is a lot easier to mess with than an actual AC on the car. And see, the AC unit wouldn't be used for anything except for when we parked and there was a hookup. Then I could put like a 30 amp hookup, and it would just run the AC and maybe some lights in the back of the van. So that way, if I parked at a camping area and the kids were hot, we could shut the doors and the windows, turn on the AC unit, and it would get cold inside the van. I think that would be freaking awesome. The distributor is all I'm lacking before I consider the van able to tow things. Right now, with it misfiring like that, I would not want to tow stuff because it would just eat up the distributor gear probably more. And I don't know if y'all know anything about Chevrolet motors, but the distributor gear on the bottom of it, there's a square cut out, and it actually runs the oil pump. Actually runs off of the distributor, the bottom of the distributor. So possibly if it pushes out too much, it would slip and the oil pump wouldn't work, and that'd be very bad. Anyways, guys, just letting y'all know what's going on with me over here. I'm gonna edit this video and then get it out to you. We have been having internet problems here. I know a little bit about the internet stuff. I actually got hooked up to their modem and their router, and they had the DNS proxy or whatever labeled wrong. So I just set it on auto, and the internet's working right now. Just kind of sad when you pay, $60-70 a month for internet, and it goes down. It went down at like 11 o'clock yesterday night, about 11 p.m. And so I hadn't been able to do anything with the internet. Anyways, that's the video, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and edit it. I hope y'all enjoy it, and as always, guys, I'll see you on the next video.